I read a book recently by Caroline Leaf that deals with neural plasticity. And what the idea is that your mind chemically and physically can be changed by what you think. And she is a Christian author, a Christian scientist, and what she has found through CAT scans, brain scans, whatever they do, they can actually see the thoughts in your mind, not like read them on paper, but they can see the neurons firing. And when you think something, it shoots out a little neuron, and the more you think it makes a little hub. And so the first time you make a thought, it has to like pioneer this path, and when the thought stops, it makes a little hub, and all the other thoughts surround it and come to it. So this new thought process is really hard to start, but once it's started, it goes from a little bitty dirt road neuron path to a giant highway path the more you think it, and then the stopping for the thought goes from this little bitty hub to this giant city. The more you think it, the healthier it gets and the bigger it gets. So what Caroline says is, in the Bible it says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind, which is saying that God is saying that your mind can shift, it can change, it doesn't have to be what it's always been, but there is an actual physical thing that you have to overcome, and that is these neurological pathways that we can actually see now. So if you've been struggling with depression and you've been struggling with bad thoughts, your mind just instantly goes to these bad thoughts, I want to say it's not just spiritual, it's physical. And what you have to do is start thinking healthy thoughts. And it's hard to do at first. One, because we're fallen, but also because the pathways have shriveled up and died in our brains. They can see it. It's it's crazy. Go find Caroline Leaf and look at her speech on this. So what you have to do is you have to start thinking these new pathways. And when you do, you start creating healthy paths for these healthy thoughts. So the more you think these healthy thoughts, the bigger these pathways get and the easier it becomes to think healthy thoughts. So when you're changing from negative thoughts to positive thoughts, give it time. I think they said it takes like 90 days. Well, I'm not going to say that. When you start thinking positive thoughts, give it time. Keep saying positive things. And when you can't think them because you're just so overrun with negative thoughts, speak your thoughts. The world was put into existence because God spoke the word. So if you can't think it, if it's just so overpowering that you just cannot get the thought through, speak it. I am a child of God. I am being restored. I can be renewed. My mind can be renewed. Your mind has to follow where your mouth goes. So speak it, speak it, speak it constantly, and don't let garbage come in. Don't listen to the music that you used to listen to. Don't listen to the people you used to listen to. Speak truth, speak life, find a Bible verse, speak this truth into your life, and change the pathways in your mind.